Hi my loves, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be trying out yet another new mauve tone palette. So this is the new Kylie Jenner The Mauve palette. So here is the packaging. I love the packaging. I'm just wondering if this look was created with this palette. So along with this palette, they also came out with a bronzy tone palette, and these retail for $30. So here is the inside packaging. I absolutely love the crisp white packaging. And here is the inside. Also comes with a mirror, but look how freaking pretty this is. I feel like these type of palettes are so popular right now, and I feel like they look good on almost every skin type. But I've tried a couple things from Kylie Jenner's line. I've tried an eyeshadow palette, and then I also have a lip kit set, but that is pretty much the only thing I've ever tried. I'm taking the Ace Beauté Amplifying Eyeshadow Base. I'm only going to prime one eye because we are doing two eye looks today. No, actually, I lied. I've actually tried two other palettes by Kylie Jenner. They were the duo palettes that released around Christmas time 2 years ago. I still have those and I really like those. So I'm first going to take this shade called Blushing. I'm just taking this on a BH number 7 brush. Okay, so they have a lot of kick up in the pan. And I'm pretty much just going to put blushing all over the crease area and up above the crease. I feel like this palette is going to get very messy very fast. These eyeshadows feel super buttery and soft on the eyes. This is like a really, really pretty light pink shade. I really like this. I'm going to take this shade called Mauve Me. And I'm taking this on a JH33 brush. So it's a blending brush, but it's like small and kind of flat. The shade isn't as powdery as the first shade, but I'm going to start packing this on the outer corner. So what have you guys been up to? Are you guys excited for summertime? Do you have any plans? Let me know down below. So pretty much me and my whole family are going to Ocean City, Maryland, and I'm really excited. I haven't ever been there. I've only ever been to one other beach beside the one that we're going to this year, and that was the Jersey Shore beach. And I wasn't like a huge fan of it. I kind of thought the water was like nasty, and the sand got like stuck up on my legs, and it gave me like rashes and burns, and yeah, it wasn't a fun time, but we're gonna be staying for 5 nights and 6 days, so I am really excited. But look at this shade, you guys. That shade is absolutely stunning. Like, I love the tone of it. I love how it applied. So now I'm going to take the BH number 8 brush. So it's a blending brush, but it's not super big. And I'm going to start running this right through the crease. I'm going to go back into the first shade, Blushing. And I'm just going to blend all this out. I feel like this is the type of palette where it doesn't take long to do an eye look, because I feel like I'm not constantly having to go back in with these same shades because everything is blending so nicely. So let's go ahead and grab some shimmer shades now. So I'm going to take the shade Oh She's Cute. So I have a ColourPop palette that has a shade very similar in this. It kind of looks, it's like a pinkish and an orange together. And I'm just going to take this on a flat brush. Kind of like a shade that's like in between a shimmer and a glitter. So I'm going to switch brushes to this domed brush. The other one was just a little bit too flat where it didn't really want to apply it well. Okay, yeah, so the fluffy brush is definitely a lot better. The shade is absolutely gorgeous. And we have like the reflex of like the pink, the orange, and the yellow. Like, I thought I was going to love this palette, but I didn't think I was going to be in love with it, and so far I am. So there are 2 shimmer shades left in the palette, which I'm going to save for this eye look. So I'm just going to go back in with the shade Mauve Me, and I'm going to take on the small blending brush. Just make sure to blend out this edge here. And then just very, very lightly with Mauve Me, I'm just going to run it up above the shimmer. So I'm going to be doing the same thing on the lower lash line. I'm first going to go in with Blushing. I'm just going to run this along the lash line. And then on a skinny smudging brush, I'm going to take Mauve Me, and I'm just going to tuck this right up under the lash line. So this is what we are looking like this far. Honestly, guys, I absolutely love it. So I'm really quickly going to do a liner and lashes, and then when I come back, we can start working on look number 2. Okay, guys, so here is the first eye look done. And of course, I absolutely love it. So in the palette, there is more of a brownie tones as well. So I think that's what we're going to do for the second look. So I'm going to be using all the same brushes. I went ahead and cleaned them with my color switch. So I'm going to take the shade Love to See It. I was considering doing a halo eye, but I think I'm just going to stick to the same technique that I used on the other side. So this is kind of like the first shade we used on this side, just a little bit deeper. But again, a really, really pretty shade and super buttery. Now I'm going to take this shade called Better With Time. And I definitely feel like the Kardashians and the Jenners definitely look better with time. I feel like the older they get, the younger they look. So I'm just going to start tapping this along the outer V Pretty much doing the same thing that we did on the other side. But I mean, look at those shades together, you guys. They look freaking beautiful. I'm taking that same deep shade and I'm going to go back into the smaller blending brush. And I'm just going to start blending this right through the crease. Really could have did 3 looks with this palette just because there's going to be 2 more matte shades that I hadn't used. Going back in with the first shade, Love to See It. And the big blending brush. Just going to blend this out. So there are technically 2 more shimmer shades in the palette, but then we have this one in the corner. And it's kind of like a shimmer shade, but it's kind of like a matte shade as well. But I'm first going to take this shimmer shade called Glowing Through It. I'm going to start laying this shade on the inner portion of the crease, or of the lid. Then I'm also going to take this shimmer shade called You're Welcome. Now this looks deep, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it right in the center and toward the outer V. Shade is really pretty. It kind of looks bronzy, but it also has like a pink shift. And then just once more going back in with Better With Time. And again, just going to blend this out. And then just very lightly going above the shimmers. So again, for the lower lash line, same thing. I'm going to go back in with Love to See It. Just running this right here. Then going in with Better With Time. So really quickly, I'm going to do the same thing I did on this side. I'm going to add liner, lashes. I'm also going to do the white eyeliner. And then when I come back, we're going to swatch the palette. Okay guys, so here are both eye looks done. And if you're wondering what I have on my lips, I have the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade Nude. And then I have the Milani Color Fetish Lipstick in the shade Pleasure. These two are so good on the lips. I love the pinkiness that it gives, but it's like a nude pink. So let me go ahead and give you guys a close-up of both eye looks and then we'll swatch the palette. So here is look number 1. Here is look number 2. So what do you guys think about these looks? Honestly, for me, I absolutely love them. So let's go ahead and swatch this palette now. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch all the shades and then I'll come back and show you. So here is the whole palette swatched. So I did notice that some of the shades were a little more like kind of powdery when I swatched them. They kind of left like extra eyeshadow there that I kind of had to brush away. But other than that, guys, this palette is absolutely amazing. And if you've been loving mauve tone eyeshadows, this is a perfect palette. $30 for 10 beautiful eyeshadows, I think is totally worth it. So yeah, guys, I could go on and on all day about how much I love this palette, but I think you guys already know. So if you guys did end up liking this video and you guys found this video helpful, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. So if you guys want to see me pick up the bronze palette like this, let me know down in the comment section below and I will. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for sitting here and hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.